Skit, where the hell is he?
I don't know.
Months of rehearsals, and he was supposed to be here an hour ago, like they said we would. He just texted me.
Oh?
He changes his mind and he's not coming.
What?
One of the biggest events that takes place at conventions is the Masquerade. Well, depending on which convention you're at. If you think that planning a Masquerade skit is going to be easier than doing a full play because of the 4 to 5 minute limit, you are sadly mistaken. Even with that short amount of time, there is so much to prepare for. Do you wish to give a good performance? Do you wish to master the Masquerade stage? Well, then these are the steps for you to follow. Number 1, the road unseen. This isn't that different from the previous tips I've given in the previous episodes, but it is very important. Plan ahead, at least have an idea. When it comes to cosplay events, the conventions plan way ahead on those things because they want to give you enough time to prepare. So months in advance, they will give you something to sign up for. So be sure to have a plan or at least a script. You can't win the actors over without a good script. Although that doesn't explain burn after a reading. Number 2, play with the numbers. Some of the best Masquerade skits I've seen come in groups, but doing a skit in groups can be a bit challenging. If you're going to do a skit with at least a couple of people, you gotta make sure that everybody is dedicated enough to do their part, including aligning up with their schedules, especially if the skit is going to involve a lot of practice or a lot of preparations for backgrounds and costumes, etc., etc. Some groups may end up with too much or not enough people in the skits, but that doesn't mean you still can't improvise. Alright, Mangle. You're up. Let's go. Maybe you can set up Master Roshi with a date on more than one Sailor Scout. Or just have somebody tell them that they're dressed up as a ninja and that they're invisible. Oh, or they're wearing an invisibility cloak. That could work. Oh, okay, I'm getting sidetracked here. The most important thing is that when you're working with other people in times like this, you gotta make sure that they work with you as well. Trust me, even one loose thread can cause a de-quilting effect. Yeah, I made that up. Number 3, skit or no skit? That is the question. If you have well-made costumes with a well-developed skit, then that's awesome. If you have an idea for a well-developed skit, that can easily win the audience over. Although if you prefer not to, there are other options. If you want to focus on your costumes 100%, there are walk-on options that you can sign up for, where you can just pose and model, like Project Runway. Cosplay style. Number 4, working on the schedule. Whether working with a group or not, you need to set yourself a schedule to prepare for your Masquerade event. Work on the dates and times where everybody can meet up and work on certain essentials. Day 1, costumes. Day 2, pre-recorded audio. Day 3, costumes. Day 4, set work. Day 5, costumes. Day 6, costumes. Day 7, pick up all my dirty underwear from the laundry. Day 8, costumes. Day 9, rehearsal. Day 10, feed the dog and... feed the... Wait, this is last week's schedule. Feed the dog. Oh, crap! Number 5, pre-show meeting and rehearsals. There's always time to enjoy the convention, but just be sure that you try to squeeze in at least 1 or 2 more rehearsal run-throughs so you can sharpen your act. Also, make sure you find out the time when you're all supposed to meet up for the actual event. After all, you spend all this time preparing for it, you don't want to be late. Well, that's all the tips I have for you for Masquerades. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that these guidelines will help you boost up your confidence into maybe coming up with your own Masquerade skits for conventions. And if you've already done Masquerade skits before, well, keep up the good work. Performers are not pussies! If you like watching this video and you want to see more to come, feel free to play with the buttons below so that we can connect. Best of luck to all of you, and don't keep the stragglers hanging around. Bye-bye! Oh yeah, guys, I almost forgot to mention one more thing. Try to be a little more creative with the dance skits. I mean, how many times are we going to watch the same old stuff? I mean, it's not like I don't like doing the dances, and it's not that I don't enjoy the music. It's just that how many times are we going to watch people do the Haruhi dance or the Para Para or the Thriller? We try to be a little more creative with it. There's been enough of that. Be original at least. Well, I think that's all I have to say. Please subscribe to my channel. Love you guys. Bye. If you don't want to take the time to come up with a skit to entertain people, you can entertain them enough with the costumes themselves.